morning, you guys. So, I clearly did not want to start the video off this way. And you can see that I look like trash, but I feel even worse because I'll explain it at the end of the video so you can watch like the actual like ASMR part. I'm sorry that this part isn't ASMR, but plot twist, I ended up eating that, and then an hour later I was basically pooping my pants and throwing up, like literally all of it and pretty much everything that I ate that day. And I was up all night just like next to the toilet, and it was really not good. I'm not sure. I think it was the Taco Bell because I did not feel bad before that, and then I ate it, and then like literally an hour and a half later it just all came out. I will explain again at the end of the video, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update that while I was eating it, it was amazing, and then I ended up throwing up. So, and this is not clickbait, like I actually did. It's the next day. I feel terrible, my stomach is still hurting, and yeah. So go ahead and watch the video, and then stay tuned at the end for an explanation of, I guess, the story time of what happened. What is up, you guys? Megan here with another video, and as you can tell from the title, I'm doing another ASMR, but I'm also doing a mukbang. And it's gonna be super fun because the twist is it's from Taco Bell. I've done a Taco Bell mukbang before, but it's all of the new items. So we're gonna be trying all of the new things that they added to the menu. They took a couple things off as well, which I'm this one's not vegetarian, so if you're not vegetarian, obviously you can't eat this. But this is another like new item on the menu, so I thought might as well try all the new stuff. They're rearranging the entire thing. Yo, Taco Bell, if you want to sponsor me, I will literally try out everything that you have. Not saying that they're going to sponsor me, but you know, if you're watching, hit me up. But you guys know that I love Taco Bell. I've done a mukbang on my channel before. I've talked about it so many times. But this basically is supposed to be replacing, as I said before, the Doritos Locos Taco, all flavors I think they took off. My favorite is Cool Ranch, but they took off all of them. So basically this has to be replacing that one because that is my go-to order whenever I go to Taco Bell. So I'm gonna be kind of disappointed if, you know, it doesn't really live up to those expectations. So there's basically like a lot riding on this because my favorite is off the menu, so. Oh, it's like falling apart a little bit, but that's fine. Oh, it got kind of soggy a little bit. That's alright. It looks like this. This looks really good. Okay. Toasted cheddar chop. Wait. Oh my god. Yo, this is so good. Hold on. I gotta take a couple more bites before I can like review it. Okay. This is so good. Sorry, I'm not even like reviewing it because I just keep eating it. That was also my job. Whoa, this is like really good. I was really surprised, I'm not gonna lie. This was amazing. My only like little bit concern is that I wish that like there's some sort of like spice or something, like if they put the cheese in that they put in the, what was it, the quesarito cheese that they had, the sauce. I don't know if it was the cheese or if it was the sauce, but if they put that one in this, oh my god, it would be absolutely amazing. Usually I go for something like a mild sauce or something on top, but I just wanted to taste it plain. It's really good. So the shell is like really amazing. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like having like a, it reminds me a little bit of a Cheez-It. I don't know, like it's a Cheez-It, but then also at the same time it's like, this is so weird. It's like a Cheez-It mixed with like the coating of a chicken nugget. I don't know, but it's literally like those two things. If like a chicken nugget and like a Cheez-It had a child, this would be the shell of the cheddar chalupa. I like it a lot. Does it not sad about it. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram, and I think that's the best way to like get in touch with me is just through Instagram. One more step for the mic. I'm so sorry if you don't like that. If you don't like gulping sounds or you don't like eating sounds, I'm so sorry. But there are a few that do, so that was for you. But that's basically all I got for this video. If you guys enjoyed, if you did, go and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Like I said, go follow me on Instagram. You already know all the good stuff. Leave a comment down below. But that's basically all I got. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little ASMR, like Taco Bell Mukbang, where I reviewed all the new stuff. And that's basically all I got. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are having a great day or night, depending on when you're watching this. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. So I guess if you stay till the end, then you are curious to know like what happened. Basically, I ate the Taco Bell and I was fine, right? So like I went to get the Taco Bell and then I came back, and that difference plus like setting up, which I kind of set up before, but like, you know, setting up, making sure all my mic is set up and everything. So there was probably a difference of maybe 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes maximum. And in that time, I obviously assumed that nothing would go bad, because usually like even meat and stuff, you can leave it out for hours, like maybe I think 2 to 3 hours, and you should be okay. So I thought, okay, well, 30 minutes is gonna be fine. That was my first like initial thought, that okay, it's the meat that I ate. But then I was thinking, okay, well, still, like, I barely left it out. And then within like an hour, I was literally on the toilet and I was like pooping like crazy. I'm sorry if that's TMI, but I was literally like pooping like crazy. So basically, I just was on the toilet for like an hour. And then I thought I felt better, and I got up and I was like, okay, maybe I just had to like get it out of my system. Within 5 minutes, I was like back on the toilet, and I think probably I was like there 5 times. And then I finally like felt a little bit better. I went out, I like drank some water. I'm like, okay, finally, I hope it's all out of my system. Nope. Literally like 2 minutes later, I'm running to the bathroom and I'm like literally dry heaving at this point. Like I'm standing next to my toilet over it, and I'm like dry heaving and I'm like gagging, and it's basically trying to get out of my system, which it still did not. I don't know what I ate, but I'm like 90 to like 95% sure that it was a Taco Bell. I'm like dry heaving, throwing up. It's kind of coming out, and like it was disgusting, but I didn't film actually that happening. Like, you just have to take it like it happened. I don't know what else I'm explaining to you right now, and I wouldn't usually like explain things like this. Like, it happened. I know that you guys would have liked footage, but when I'm like sitting on the toilet and I'm throwing up into the toilet and I just cannot leave my bathroom for hours, I don't really, I'm not at that moment thinking, okay, I need to pull out my camera or I need to pull out my phone and start recording this. And then the entire night, I was basically like on edge. Like, I could not fall asleep because I thought at any moment I would have to like run to the bathroom. As much as we love a good, you know, Taco Bell, we like a good Baja Blast, like, you just need one of those days where you're just craving it. Use caution, because I'm telling you, I don't want you to become like me, where you're throwing up all night. Yeah. So that's my little story time attached to this. I don't really have anything else to say. I kind of wish that I recorded it, but then at the same time, like, why would I record that, like, when I'm in that much pain? Yeah, so we'll see how today goes. I'm not expecting it to go a lot better, because I can still feel that my stomach is not like good. So eating is gonna be an issue. So obviously I feel disgusting. You guys can't really do much apart from giving this video a thumbs up, you know, because your girl is in pain right now and no one likes to throw up. So give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and go follow me and all that kind of good stuff and talk to me. Maybe that'll make me feel better, you know. Let me know one of your story times when you threw up. Maybe it was from Taco Bell, maybe it was from not, but I think I'm gonna try to go back to bed or, you know, maybe drink some water and like eat a little bit because there's literally nothing in my system right now. So, yep. Yay, Taco Bell.